Following breaking news this hour, in about 30 minutes from now, President Trump's former chief strategist Steve Bannon is scheduled to be in a New York courtroom. It was supposed to happen earlier this hour, but we've just learned that it has been pushed back to 4 p.m. Bannon is expected to plead not guilty after he and 3 others were arrested today on charges of defrauding donors. The 4 men ran a crowdfunding campaign called We Build the Wall, which raised a staggering $25 million and then some. The group vowed to help support building a wall along the southern border and not take any compensation from the funds. But the federal prosecutors in this case from the Southern District of New York say Bannon and the others allegedly received hundreds of thousands of dollars in donor funds, which they then used in a, quote, manner inconsistent with the organization's public representations. Joining me now is NBC News national security and justice correspondent Tom Winter. He is outside that courthouse for us in New York. With us also our good friend, former federal prosecutor and MSNBC legal analyst, Paul Butler. Tom, let me begin with you. As I mentioned, it was supposed to start at 3 p.m. It's been delayed a little bit. This is his first appearance in a federal court. What is the latest? Do we know why it was delayed?
Well, Eamon, stop me if you've heard this story before. COVID-19. I mean, essentially, it's kind of a tough situation with the courts. As you can imagine, they want to try to limit the amount of people that are in the courthouse. They also want to be able to limit the amount of courtrooms that they have to have open and the staff that it takes to do so. So basically, they have an available courtroom that they've set up at this time, and they're going to have Steve Bannon actually appear. It sounds like from a jail holding facility. There's some sort of a cell. I don't want to think like a normal jail cell, but one of the rooms that they have where he's being held currently, and he'll appear via video conference for the in-house, select in-house reporters, it's called here, the reporters that have regular access to the court, specifically the courtrooms itself. We're still going to be able to see that video feed, and of course there's going to be an audio feed available for the public. So we will, quote-unquote, see him today from a standpoint that we'll actually be able to watch him on a video monitor, and I'll be able to provide some details about that once that court proceeding begins. As you said, Eamon, he's expected to plead not guilty on this case, and we don't expect really to hear a lot of new details. I would find it surprising if he wasn't given bail and a bond in this case and allowed to walk free today, and then at that point we'll have to see whether it's the entrance behind me or whether it's one of the other entrances and exits here at the federal courthouse, him to perhaps come out today. Unknown if and unclear if we're going to hear from him, of course. Typically at this case it's a little bit too early for somebody to make a statement, but obviously Steve Bannon's not somebody who's been shy of cameras and speaking to the press before, so we'll just have to wait and see what we hear from him. In other courthouses across the country, for instance out in Colorado, some of the other people that have been arrested as part of this scheme that you were discussing, they're having court appearances today, and they've also been in the process of or about to be brought before a judge to make their own pleas in this case. Just a quick comment. I know that we expect him to plead not guilty. It is really, a judge would not accept the guilty plea at this point. I know a couple of people have pointed that out. It's not something at this stage where anybody really ever pleads anything other than not guilty, but it is important to reiterate what our colleague Hallie Jackson heard earlier today, which is that Bannon denies any wrongdoing in this case. So that's kind of the latest from here at the federal courthouse. Eamon, and of course more details as we get them in following his appearance here, which we expect to start at 4 o'clock. They rarely start on time because of the logistics involved, but we do expect to have it happen probably before 6.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.